The walls are not usable besides the off-grid ones. To be fair, this looks almost identical. We also have all these stones, which I think look a bit better because they're actually like 3D. Let me just try something here. That would then be the big hut. It seems pretty small, but if you compare it to this figure over here, it is actually already way too big. So, oh, that is way too big. Well, I mean, it's not super far off considering that is Hagrid, and Hagrid is pretty big. We'll just go with this for now. We can flip around, and that looks... Oops. And then, as usual, we can simply do this, and I was afraid that was gonna happen. And we can just make them a bit bigger, like 110% beautiful. And then we just do the exact same thing again, spin that around. Look, and the great thing about that is that we can just scale that down for that second one. Here, let me just,
Orange juice.
And don't you... These can go. A good try is putting an on-grid floor in. I'm not sure if that's lined up perfectly. It is definitely not. You can actually even use that as like a ceiling. First, we need an actual hole in here so we can get through. Luckily, we have very skinny versions of these walls. Oh, and that fits just beautifully. Oh, that's perfect. We can even use these to kind of make the doorway a bit more 3D. And then on top, there appears to be another big, kind of bigger plank like this. Too bad we don't have smaller, thicker ones, but this will have to do. And to be fair, the scale isn't too far off. Like, this is a normal human. Hagrid is a lot bigger. It's maybe slightly oversized, but it's fine. It's not too crazy. For the windows, I don't think I'm gonna make actual holes. These seem just fine. It's maybe not as detailed or pretty, but you know, it's fine. Here you go, just something like that. So nice, dude. And even put those in these little cracks. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, that is amazing. Dude, look at that. I love it. Then, however, there is the roof, which I have been dreading. I suppose it'll have to be a very similar thing to the roofs of Hogwarts, which was just a lot of fun. As you know, this is going to be a very big hassle, I think, because this so far is not looking great. At the very least, we already do have the lower section, basically, to say it like that. It doesn't look that great, but just bear with me here and pray.
2 hours later.
Guys, I think I got it. Look, here you go. Yes, it is not perfect, but I think it is good enough for what this is. As you can see up top here, some weird things start happening, but we do need that top element, and it's the exact right angle. Maybe not, but are we gonna complain? No. Actually, nice. No idea what's gonna be here, but we'll see later. For the spire kind of thing on top, I'm using this. I know it's not super similar, but I don't think we have a part like that, and I have no idea how to make that. So I think something like this will have to do for now. Besides, it's not terrible. It's just not really the same thing. I'm using the pointy thingy I used on all the towers on Hogwarts. So here you go. That is the tip of Hagrid's hut. What this also needs by something like this, very nice and simple. It's not as if you could actually walk over this because NPCs can't reach it, but that's not my problem. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't feel like making that second roof because it's really tedious. I mean, look, this is very simple. This is just grabbing it and scaling it down a little, like 60%. Well, that's very small. 75 maybe. There you go. And then just gonna get rid of some elements like the stairs we just made. The door technically also isn't necessary, although we can probably put that at the back here. Something like that. We just put it right next to it. It also is in this image. Not that it really matters, but yeah, just cleaning that up. Besides, that also means we don't have to make interior, which is gonna save quite some time.
12 seconds later.
I changed my mind just now. This should probably be open because interior would be fun. And I just realized it's actually a lot easier than I thought, because just like this, we have a door going from here to there, and this one can just stay open. Closed, I mean, stay closed. What did I sniff? However, just a little bit more 3D, a bit more realistic. Here you go. I just love the way that looks. Incredible. Just escape, really. You may have noticed the slightly larger rock in front of Hagrid's hut in this photo, which I'm also going to add just right over here, as you can tell. Just for that extra bit of accuracy to kind of, you know, compensate for all the areas that are not accurate at all. Also, some fun details could be these tiny paths where people supposedly went over the grass. Looks pretty sweet. And on top of this cart I put down, we can put some dynamite. I mean, why not? Looks fun. And of course a crate with apples. also works wonders. Look at this. Look at how nice that looks. And look at this. This is even more perfect. It's as if it's made for it. We could even add like a bit of a tiny little flame underneath, as if something is actually cooking over here. I just need some wood. There you go. That's a good start. I think these are just fine. One back here, two. I cannot believe how much time I spent on this pathetic little build. And the roof is not even done yet. I guess first, let's kind of fix the landscape. One in this tiny little in-between spot. There you go. Man, I love rocks. How can you not like rocks? I mean, this looks great. And the thing is, on the other side of the path over here, this is going to be a big rock section anyway, so we can just kind of connect it to that. Here you go. And how I wish we had 3D grass, like tall grass. Would have been great, because this is just... Look at this. This looks so bad. And I can't just put all of these here because, I mean, I could, but that's... I'm just not really sure what to do with this whole area besides this. And this is not... I don't love the way this looks, to be fair. I don't know. I suppose we'll have to see. For now, I'm just going to finish this roof, which I'm looking forward to a lot. And then I'll be right back with you. Ladies and gentlemen, here you go. It is all finished. Ignore these two things because I placed those down exclusively to get people over here, which those people did. Yes. Now it looks about like this. I also added some tiny walls around it because this image seems to have that as well.